Hey, today we have a project, a troubleshooting project. We have a dryer that it doesn't have the power that it used to have, and we almost always have to dry our clothes twice, run it twice, which obviously is a waste of energy, costs us money on our electricity bill, all that stuff. So it's a problem we need to handle. I don't know if it's just an old dryer. I don't know if the ducts need cleaned out, but this is an exercise in troubleshooting and just trying to figure stuff out as we go along. So the first thing you need to do is get the model number, the make, model, and maybe serial number. I don't know if that's necessary. And just look it up on the internet and see if anybody else has had that trouble, what they've done. So we'll start there. And we can see here that model number DBXR blah 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 blah. So we'll look that up. I know it's DE. So I'll just put those things into the laptop and see what we come up with. Okay, so right off the get, there's a video, looks like on YouTube, where it says the GE dryer step-by-step, no heat, no low heat troubleshooting. So I don't know if it's a heating element, but we'll watch the video and see what they say. Okay, so the video, I'll send a link. It's a good video. He's got a lot of good information. Obviously, he knows what he's talking about. Some of it's a little over my head. I don't understand electrical very well. So when he says get a tester and test something, I don't understand how you test. Obviously you can, but I just don't understand how you test something that's unplugged. So, but he's talking about testing some of the heating elements with a tester. So I gotta figure out what a tester is and see if that's expensive or not. But so one of the things he's talking about is check the air ducts in the back, make sure it's not jammed up, and then the fan in the front. And so that seems simple enough. I don't have to do too much at this point. So I'm gonna start there and see if that solves any problems. If not, then I'm gonna keep diving. But right now, as far as I wanna go. Okay, so the first step is I need to clear this stuff off, unplug it, bring it out, and make a complete mess right here. Okay, this isn't stuffed full, but there is quite a bit of buildup there. I don't know if that's gonna stop the dryer, but I'm definitely going to clean that out. Keep looking. Same here. There's buildup, but not to the point where I think it's going to affect it, but I'd like to clean that out. But I am concerned about right there. I feel like that could easily, I mean, it hits here and goes up. It could easily get jammed up. I feel like there's probably a lot of buildup there, so I'm going to look there too. Yeah, so again, there's buildup. It's not packed full though. There's plenty of clearance for air. And I mean, I could probably use it cleaning, but I'd rather just get a new one of those instead of trying to clean that out. Let's keep looking. So in the video, one of the first things he says to do is take out these two screws, and that should release the top. So I'm gonna start there. Grab my good friends Philip and Stanley. Philip to loosen the screws, and Stanley for some loving persuasion. Okay, got that off. Now there's a screw here and a screw here, and that should release the whole front there. Okay, one of the things he talked about in this video is how there's that fan, and then there's where it's pulling air, and that looks pretty packed up right there. That looks completely back. So that, oh yeah, look at how thick that is. That could easily be my problem. So that's just a quick chunk. So I'm gonna clean that out. I'm gonna assume that's it and not go too much further. Clean that out as much as I can, put everything back together and see if that helps. And this is kind of funny. I've never even known that there was a little light bulb right there. That's broken apparently. So I can take that out. Yeah, apparently you open the door and you can see in your dryer. Never thought about that. And look how cracked that is. Just a big old crack right up there. Got cracks here, cracks there. I might look into replacing that. Look at how much came out of there. It's gross. That's fingernails worth. I don't know how much I really want to go into it, but it's a lot. You know what, I take it back. Now, as I'm hooking this duct back up, I'm noticing there's a significant amount of lint buildup in there, and I don't think that's safe. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook up the dryer to make sure that I solve the main issue, but I need to readdress that and either get somebody out to clean it out or look into doing it myself. So that could be the next project. But I just want to go on the record that I'm not gonna leave it like that long term. I'll handle it another time though. And if you're trying this at home, and you just released, when you release this, if you'll notice, this drum is somewhat resting on this frame right here. It comes down, it lowers when you pull the frame out, so you're gonna have to, if you're having trouble getting it back in, because you're gonna have to pull the drum up to fit that on there. And that rests on this frame. Just keep that in mind, or you'll have trouble like I was having. Okay. It's all put back in, and now all my clothes are dirty and sweaty from doing that. So I'm gonna wash them, dry them, see how they come out. Well, success. First run, the clothes are dry. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for the next project.